guys, welcome back to my channel. Ignore the fact that I've got makeup on my top half but not my bottom half. It'll make sense in a minute. Today I'm going to be doing a Halloween makeup look. It's that time of the year, it's getting a little bit spooky, so I'm going to be doing a skeleton face paint look on the bottom part of my face, and I've done it once before last year. So I'm just going to get into it, we're going to see how it goes, and yeah, so let's get into the video. So for this look I obviously need white paint, and I'm just going to be using this white paint from Smazaroo. It's got a sticker on it, like I got it a while ago. It's still good stuff though. As I'm going to be putting paint on, I'm just going to moisturise my face underneath just to give it a bit of protection. I really need to try and get a good protecting primer, because the amount of stuff that I put on my face is just not good for it. It's not good, and my skin is breaking out so bad at the moment. Okay, so we're going to start this look off with just lining where I want the paint to go. I'm using a mirror down here, so if I'm looking down here, I'm really sorry, but it's past a lot of concentration. I want it to go up on my nose and just across my face like this. So I'm just going to go for it. Like that, and then same on the other side. This is just kind of giving me a rough idea of where I want the paint to go. Perfect. Now the majority of this is going to be white, so I'm going to paint my face white. I'm using this little Revolution brush and just dipping into the paint like so, getting a nice good layer on there, and then plopping it on. A little bit goes quite a long way with this paint. Like that was one dip in and I've done that much. So it's just trusting the process. I really need to be doing coursework right now. I do not know why I'm sitting here doing this. I just want to say that I apologise a lot for the lack of videos. I said that I wanted to do makeup Mondays, which has kind of gone to fail. I didn't realise how busy I'd be with college and with just life. So I haven't had time to do makeup Mondays every Monday. I think it was quite ambitious. But I'm still going to put out makeup videos and videos whenever I can. This paint's going to be going on my lips. I hate having paint on my lips, but you've got to do it for the content. My skin really hates me right now because, honestly, it's broken out so bad. I've been so ill over the past few weeks. Like, I don't know what's up with me. My body's just like, no. And it's just made my skin awful. So, putting loads of paint. By the way, just to interrupt myself, I'm using this primer water from Primark to get my paint wet, because I didn't want to use water. I thought that's a bit better for my face. When I was younger, I used to absolutely love Halloween. I used to go trick-or-treating. It was one of my favourite times of the year. Now, where I'm like too old to go trick-or-treating, which is super sad, it's just a bit of a, I don't know, unless you have like a Halloween party to go to, it's a bit of a naff time of the year for me. I like the makeup looks, I like the spooky stuff, I like the horror films, but I don't know, without trick-or-treating it's like a bit rubbish. I'm now going to set this as best as I can using a white powder. In the trusty James Charles palette, which I love dearly, it has a lovely white shade called Flashback. So I'm dipping in with a beauty blender into Flashback like this, and I'm just tapping it onto the paint just to set it in so it's easier to do the actual like artsy bit over. So now we're going to use, I don't have a black face paint, so we're going to use a black eyeshadow, spray some of that onto the eyeshadow to make it kind of wet so it's easier to work with, and we're going to go in and artsy it up a little bit. So first of all, I need to create the way the bones look, because it's a skeleton look. So I'm just going to go in for this, kind of creating like a cheekbone vibe here. So it's going to kind of go back like that. It's going to go further back, but that's kind of can't be covered by my hair. And then I need to see the bottom bit of it. Like that. This looks really crazy right now, but it will work eventually. It's got this kind of vibe. And then obviously the teeth, that is the main thing to do in this look. So I need to draw a line which I can base the teeth off of, if that makes sense. So I need to have a line which I can actually draw the teeth on. I'm just gonna go over here. Like, it made it really crazy right now, but we're going with it. And at this point is when we start doing the teeth. Ooh. So now we're just gonna go in with the teeth. We're just going to see what happens. So let me think how this works. Okay. So there's like 2 teeth, and that's kind of how the situation is going to work in. It's really, really difficult to do this while talking. So if you kind of see how this is working, this is going to go all the way out here and out here to be like a skeleton look. I'm just going to do the top row and I'll be back with you. So there is like the top teeth done. Obviously I need to shade them and do all that stuff, but that is the base of them. And then I'm going to do the bottom teeth now, but this is like how it's looking. I'm going to show you how I'm doing the shape. So, to do the shape, so I'm going to start in the middle and do this tooth. So just watch what I'm doing. So I've kind of created like this bendy shape. The smaller parts at the top here are like the root of your tooth, if that makes sense. It looks quite difficult to tell now because I haven't shaded it in. That's like the root of your tooth, so then that you can... So the root of your tooth is there, and then that's the tooth. It makes more sense when it's all together, but that is like how I'm doing each individual tooth. So now all the teeth are done. I'm not 100% happy with these middle two, but we can adapt them. But yeah, so here's all the teeth, and obviously needs to be shading and stuff now to make it actually look good, but this is the base of everything we need to do. I'm going to just outline this top white bit just to make it a bit more bold. So I've just outlined the top bit. Now it's time to start shading and all of that kind of jazz. I really feel like I have not been talking much in this video, so I'm really sorry. I'm going to try to talk a bit more now. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do a bit of shading on all of the teeth just to make them look more like teeth. See, I'm planning on doing more kind of Halloween-y looks. It's something that I enjoy doing every year. Scary, funky looks like this is like a makeup. Someone who's into makeup's dream time of the year because they can just do crazy things. So, you know, I love doing my own makeup and experimenting and all that stuff, but whenever anyone else goes to me, oh my god, can you please do my makeup? I'm like, no. I get so scared I'm gonna mess it up, like, especially like Halloween looks like this. It's that extra pressure of making it look good, and it's really difficult. And I don't want to do like, people think I'm bad, you know what I mean? So already it's starting to look a lot more like actual teeth. So like, I just need to add more, do more shading and stuff, but it's starting to look more like teeth. I'm going to start working on the cheekbones now. And I'm just filling this in black. And then blending it out here, if that makes sense. This eyeshadow is great to make into like a paint. I think it works really, really nicely. Just going through doing some shading at the moment to just make it all look more realistic. Kind of looks like my skeleton smiling. I quite like it. I like the way it's coming along at my end. I'm now just doing some dark shadings around the gums, just to darken up the mouth a bit. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to do the nose of doing like this kind of thing, and then down. Like that, then filling this in. Like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then going around the outline of that in white, obviously. So I'm just adding some finishing details by doing a bit of shading, just to make things look more like 3D. So now I have this kind of skeleton look. I'm really happy with the way it looks, apart from my teeth look a bit wonky, but we're gonna go with it like it's looking alright. Has my mirror been here the whole time? Oops, sorry, bad YouTuber. I'm now gonna go in. I'm gonna kind of put a few little cracks down here on my chin. So I feel like something's missing. It's like an old, scary skull. So it's gonna like, I don't know, a few cracks. It's gonna go. Okay, I'm a lot happy with that. I think to finish this little look off, I'm gonna put on a pair of eyelashes to give it that glam finishing result. I've just decided that I'm gonna go a bit crazy. I'm gonna put a pop of orange in my inner corner of my eye to make it look a bit funky before I put my eyelashes on. So I'm just gonna go in with it with an orange colour. Nice. This is where I start overdoing it. There we go. Now I'm gonna pop some eyelashes on. So now that my eyelashes are on, I'm pretty sure this is a done look. I'm really happy with the way that this has come out. I think the skeleton looks nice. I'm happy with the shading that I've done. Apart from that, I'm happy with the way it looks and I really enjoyed doing it. I hope that you all really enjoyed this video, enjoyed coming along watching me do this look. I'm definitely going to be doing some more Halloween-y makeup looks soon, so make sure that you check that out. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you all next video. Bye!